Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to embed a rubric in your Google Classroom assignment. So what I've done is I've already opened up an assignment, and over here to the right, if you scroll down, you will see the plus symbol with next to the word rubric. So you can create one from scratch to go along with this assignment. You can reuse one that you've already created in a previous assignment. You can import one from Sheets. So let's first look at reuse rubric. So you can reuse a rubric from the existing class that you're in, or you can reuse a rubric from any class that you've created from previous years, even a rubric from an archived classroom. So you still have access to that. So let's click on this rubric right here. So once I select that rubric, I can go ahead and add it to the class by clicking select, and it will be embedded with that assignment. Or I can click preview to check to see if this is the rubric that I want to use. Look at the criterion, how many points it's worth. And from here, I can say, okay, I want to use the first two, or I want to use half of this rubric, and I can select and edit, and I can come over here and click the three dots in the criterion, and I can duplicate it, I can delete it, and then I can move it around also if I want to change the order of the rubric. Once you've done that, you can click save, and then that rubric will be embedded within the assignment, and it will show up right here. The rubric will also show up on the student view, so they'll be able to look at it and see exactly what is required for that particular assignment. I'm going to go ahead and delete it because now we're going to create a rubric. So I would click the plus symbol and click create. And notice this has the same title as the assignment. So if you reuse a rubric and you select and edit, then you retitle it based upon the assignment that you're attaching it to. So whenever you create a rubric, it's going to have that assignment's title. So I can choose whether or not this is going to be scored, whether or not it's going to be descending or ascending points. I like to use descending points. So we first start off with our first criterion title, and that is required. So let's pretend we're doing an essay. So my first criterion title would be about evidence, and I can give a description about what is required, or I can leave that part blank. So the required points for the first level would be 3. I'm just going to make it simple. You don't have to do a level title, but it's great to do a description because you want the students to know what is required of them. So if we're talking about evidence, I can say 3 out of 3 pieces of evidence. And of course, I would give a more detailed description, but just for the sake of the video, I'm going to just do shorthand. So the next level will be 2 points. You have to do the level points, but you do not have to do the level title. So this description will be 2 out of 3. Then the next level will be 1. Now I would say 1 out of 3. So now that I've done the first criterion, I can add another criterion. So this one is going to be about paragraphs, since we're talking about an essay. So once again, you could do a description, or you can just skip that part, but you have to do points. So once again, we're going to start with 3. I'm going to skip the level title. I'm going to say 3 out of 3 paragraphs. Pretty much the same like I did with the evidence. So this would be 2 points, and I'm going to say 2 out of 3 paragraphs. And this would be 1 point. They'll get 1 point for only having 1 paragraph out of 3 required. So you can continue to add another criterion. Over here, you see how many points the rubric is worth now. If you want to add more, you can. If you want to delete the rubric, you will click the 3 dots right up here next to the title. If you want to keep this rubric and attach it to the assignment, you would click save. And it's going to automatically embed that within your assignment. So once again, when you go in to grade the assignment, you will see the rubric, but also when students go in to pull up their assignment, they will see the rubric, so they'll see what is required. So I hope this video was helpful.